BFTB, best fight the best. So I just read an article about Anthony Joshua being accused of lowballing yet again. And there were some things about this article that sort of struck me. When I first looked at it, here's Anthony Joshua yet again, shirtless, and taking a picture with a dude in the background. Uh, the, so listen, man. I'm not trying to point this stuff out. It's in the. It is what it is. This is the picture in the article. I didn't put it in there. It's just like, bro, like every picture you're taking, you're shirtless with a bunch of clothed dudes. Like, the fuck, man. But whatever. Let's get into this article, man. Let's just get into this. So in this article, they were talking about how the three belt title holder, three belt, not four, three belt title holder, was looking for a credible challenge for this April 13th Wembley date, or the option of competing in the U.S. And they were talking about, well, if it's in the UK, then Dillian Whyte, is the guy that he's going to fight for a rematch. Even though he beat him convincingly in the past, Dillian Whyte earned his way back up with a bunch of bullshit victories over fucking who the fuck ever. And now it's time for him to get his payday. Time for him to get his championship fight or whatever the case may be. But when they sent the offer to Dillian Whyte was like, yo, what the fuck is this? This shit is pathetic, man. He's like, this shit is was less than what he made to fight Chisora. So apparently he's supposed to get less to fight Anthony Joshua, the guy that makes $30 million a fight and sells out arenas and yada yada yada. He's supposed to make less to fight him than he did to fight Chisora. It's ridiculous. But what was funny about it, what was even more funny about it to me, was the original thing in this one when they're talking about how he accused him of sending another lowball offer. When I seen that another lowball offer, I'm like, well, hold on a second. What was the first one? That caught my attention right away because according to the UK people, according to the UK, you know that should have been the fight with Deontay Wilder. That was the best deal he could have got. So what was the first lowball offer if there was another one? But whatever. That what caught me, and they sort of addressed that later on in this article. But at this point, Dillian Whyte was talking about how he's a pay-per-view fighter in the UK. He made sure he put that in there. I'm a pay-per-view fighter now in the UK, which is what I keep telling you, fucking weirdos. If we watch your fights for free, you're not a pay-per-view fighter. You are a pay-to-watch in the UK. So you can say you're a pay-per-view in the UK all you want, but only the UK people are paying for it. We're watching the exact same shit for free. So you guys are getting raped, not us. You're getting raped and you're happy to get raped like fucking idiots. But whatever. Dillian Whyte is talking about how he really don't want it. He's just looking for an easy payday, easy way out, blah blah blah. And he said he knows he'll bring it to his mother's house or mom, what they say, his mom's house. He'll bring it to his mom's house, so he know he don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Yada yada yada. And then, I didn't really give a fuck about all that. But then they started talking about the stuff that I did care about, the stuff that brought me to this. And when he first said another, when he said another, that brought me right into it. Now I'm over here thinking, okay, so are they going to talk about what they're going to talk about reality, what really happened, what was really going on? And yes, Dillian Whyte did. Yes, he did, and not just Dillian Whyte, but the writer of this article, which is a UK thing. This is the UK people, but whatever, you know, and this is saying that it's coming off of the back of a $15 million deal um, that was provided to Deontay Wilder to fight Anthony Joshua, which was a low ball offer. And they wouldn't have put it in this article if they didn't consider it a low ball offer. It wouldn't be in this article. They will put it something else. And they pointed out that Joshua sent over an offer which only included a rematch for him, even if they drew. Like, what kind of shit is that? So if it was a draw and still no rematch, like, I didn't even know about that. That's fucking pathetic. Absolutely fucking pathetic. And then they pointed out something else. They said, well, Tyson Fury didn't get that. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury didn't get that low ball bullshit. So the bullshit that the so-called money king, the cash king, is doing is completely lowballing motherfuckers. The lowball offers that the so-called cash king is doing is just absolutely pathetic. It's just proving that he's not the cash king. Because why would you need a lowball? You don't. If you are the cash king, people want to fight you because they're going to get more money to fight you. They're the fuck is wrong with it? According to this dude, he's the cash king, but fighting him is going to get you small money. Like, that doesn't, whatever. But they talked about the reputation of Joshua and the fact that he's being accused of ducking Wilder and Fury, which is, I mean, they can accuse it, but it is what it is. He's ducking like a motherfucker. He don't want no smoke with neither one of them at all. But whatever, you know. But Dillian Whyte is talking about how, he's no bum. You know what I'm saying? He's actually worth whatever money that they're gonna make up in there. He's worth the fight. But whatever. I don't give a fuck about that either. Um, it just one of the things where this is the point that I was talking about is Joshua being one of the biggest earners in the sport. He has that Joshua can make if he is if it's real that he is one of the biggest earners in the sport. Um, then he can make any fight he wants because he has the money to do it. So this just leads me to believe that he doesn't have the money to do it, because if he did have the money to do it, then he would make the fights that he wants. He wouldn't be begging for nothing. These things just don't add up. If you have the bread and you can make a fight, then what are you begging for? Now, I understand this was like their way in or whatever the fuck it was from when they actually fought each other the first time. But I didn't put this in the article. This picture was still in the article. Anthony Joshua, yet again, shirtless, with a whole room of men. He's the only one with no shirt off. I mean, with no shirt on. I didn't put this in here. I didn't put this in the article. It's in the article. I'm just pointing it out as a fact. Yet again, shirtless. Yet again. So, UK people and Wilder haters, who's talking about Deontay Wilder hasn't done anything. He's not worth this. Dillian Whyte has fought better people. Dillian Whyte is this, and Dillian Whyte is that. Well, what's Dillian Whyte worth then? Well, what is he worth? How and why does Dillian Whyte get a low ball contract? How does he get a contract that is less than the money that he got with Chisora? How does that work out? Explain that. I'd really like to hear this explanation on what his worth is now. Yeah, I can't wait for the hordes of fucking haters to be coming out telling Dillian Whyte to go ahead and sign the contract. Sign the contract, Dillian Whyte. Sign the contract. If you really want your title shot, if you really want a title shot with Anthony Joshua, then sign the contract. What are you waiting for? April 13th, Dillian Whyte, sign the contract. I really want to hear what these fucking weirdos have to say about that. He's one of your own. This is your UK guy. This is the wherever the fuck he's from, Watford or wherever the fuck he's from. This is your guy. This is the dude that y'all are praising, that everybody's ducking. Okay, well, shouldn't he sign the contract? So Deontay Wilder was lowballed. Now Dillian Whyte is getting lowballed. No one said anything about Deontay Wilder. They made up all excuses in the world, and he is the WBC champion. So let's just see what excuses are made up for this lowballing of Dillian Whyte. Let's just see if they make up any excuses, or they just overlook it and bypass it as if it doesn't even happen. Let's just see how this one plays out. BFTB, shout out to the LDBC, and I'm out.